This is a video review of a watch Sigma iD.LIFE. I bought this watch to track the steps and the heart rate. And to keep it short, I cannot recommend it for purchase if you want to track your HR seriously. And overall, I cannot recommend this watch. I will tell about the features of the watch, and after that I will show how it works. So yeah, if you want to watch further, stay tuned. Sigma watch is this one iD.LIFE is splash proof, so you can wear it in the shower. You cannot swim with it. As you can see, the watch is rather big and bulky, so if you don't like that, it's not a watch for you. So if you compare it with Versa 2 of Fitbit, which I cannot recommend either, by the way, but I'm wearing it for comparison. So it's not really comfortable to put on your wrist, because the strap is quite long and not really comfortable. You need to put you need to put it in two openings, first this one and then another one, so it's like trouble every time you put it on. I don't like it. The one from Versa is really easy, and it's like a breeze. All right, so I didn't find the watch intuitive to learn. You really need to read an instruction, and it's not a complicated instruction, but it's rather it's a long one. It's a whole list of things you need to understand. Sorry, I cannot show it properly. Yeah, it's just too much to read, but after a couple of hours you understand how it works and you're good to go, but it's not intuitive. So there is also no vibration cue available when you reach your HR limit. As far as I understand, maybe I missed something, but I did not find any vibration cue. The good feature about this watch is that you can show an HR feature on the screen directly. So on the main screen, you don't need to go to a training mode for that. But it only lasts for 5 minutes. After that, it jumps back on this screen. So this is the main screen, and if you put this on, it will last for 5 minutes, and then it jumps back and you need to push the button again to make it appear. You can also see HR heart rate feature in a training mode. So if you go to training and you put it on, so you need to press the button 4 times, then you get a training mode, and you can see an HR feature again here. To go back, you press it long time, and then you go back and back. So we're back in the main screen. Statistics, you can see statistics here. No, sorry, yeah, here. But they are quite useless. Those are the amount of trainings you've been doing, and the time of training, and distance, and calories, and like rewards and in how much time in each zone. But yeah, who cares? I mean, I want my statistics to show, for instance, my HR throughout the day, or the amount of steps per day, but those statistics don't show that. Battery life does not show on the main screen, as you can see. You need to go to this screen, and that's I don't like that you cannot see directly on the main screen. I found that heart rate feature is not really reliable, but that's a main issue with all wrist wearables. So if you compare it to Versa, what will it show? Yeah, it's like it's almost the same reading, but it's like sometimes it's different. Look, now it's 86 versus 73. So yeah, it's not really reliable. You need a heart chest strap to get a really reliable reading. So you can see now it shows 92 and Versa says 63. Yeah, it's not really reliable. You really need a good chest strap for a very reliable reading. Furthermore, I don't know if it's only this watch or maybe it's all Sigma iD.LIFE problem, but I found that the HR reading is not really correct. It can freeze. It froze on a value, and I was just in this mode, and then so it showed one value and it froze, and I was like, no, it's no way that it's that high. So I went back and then I started it again, and it showed a whole different value. So it can freeze. And another issue I found is that it can go down when I was biking slowly. Yeah, my heart rate should still go up, and at a certain point it just went down until it reached 55, and I was like, that cannot be possible. So I restarted it again, and yes, it just wasn't the right reading. It just was, yeah, I don't know why it did that. And it did it a couple of times, also in a training mode and in this mode. Both I found really not reliable, so I cannot recommend this watch. And I don't know, maybe it's this watch only, maybe it's faulty, but yeah, I just don't like the watch overall. All the features, it's just bulky. It's like it's not up to date or something. I don't know. So yeah, and furthermore, you cannot connect this watch to a chest strap, and that's a shame. That's a big shame, because if you want a very accurate reading someday, you want to be able to connect your watch to a chest strap, then you get an accurate reading. And you want your watch to have a zone alarm, so that it can alarm you when it goes up too high. Yeah, the watch is only readable in a daylight, and there is a feature of light. You can put the light on, but it doesn't last long. It goes off. And yeah, and if you want to read it in the evening while walking, it's really it's really not that easy. So that's why I would not recommend it. Myself, I use the watch with heart rate monitor for pacing purposes, as described by Bruce Campbell. because I have ME CFS and I really need to monitor my heart rate accurately, and currently I am searching for a good watch. I found some things, and I will share those things in the future videos with you.